Finally, after some delays since 2024, we have here in my hand Tanchjim Zero Ultima, the successor to the highly successful Tanchjim Zero, which I love so very much. And I am so very happy because they have decided to keep the price reasonable at under 16 US dollar. The version that I have here is 3.5 mm single-ended with microphone. You also have an option to order DSP model, but I have opted to keep using 3.5 mm single-ended because I have in my hand here another soon to be released Tanchjim product, which is Tanchjim Stargate II Ultra Compact Dongle. And this one is a successor to another old Tanchjim product, which is Tanchjim Stargate, which was originally Apple only device, and this one is a USB Type-C. So now let's just find out if these two or the combination of these two will be the very best option that money can buy for under 50 US dollar.
This is one of those few IEM which you can literally wear the whole day through because it is ultra lightweight, ultra comfortable, assuming that you don't have any issue with the bullet type of IEM. And I think it does improve over the original Tanchjim Zero because it is less edgy now with the design itself. However, I would say that the seal factor is pretty much average because I am still hearing quite a lot of ambient noise leaking in as I'm walking right now. So, wear factor, comfort, ergonomic, ultra light. If you are looking for an IEM that you can wear the whole day without any element of fatigue, this is it.
Since every each of Tanchjim Zero Ultima comes with permanently attached microphone that you see here, let's find out how does it perform when attached directly to my MacBook Pro here, recorded via OBS. And bear in mind, I do not implement any kind of enhancement or active noise cancellation through the software. This is directly recorded to OBS. I do have to bump up the volume so that you can hear me a bit more properly, but you be the judge. So, test 1, 2, 3, test 1, 2, 3. Is it good? Is it not good? You be the judge.
The burning question now, what is to be expected of this Zero Ultima here from a line of highly successful Tanchjim Zero? We know that we already have Tanchjim Zero, Tanchjim 1, which is practically a Tanchjim Zero, and also Tanchjim Bani, and now we have also Tanchjim Ultima. This Tanchjim Ultima offers refinement which was already present in Tanchjim Zero, the one that I really love for the last almost over 2 years now. What I'm talking about is that the kind of openness to the sound itself, wide open sound stage coming from this single DD, which is still apparent there, coming from Tanchjim Zero all the way to this Ultima, and also the kind of lower frequency which I really love, that strong mid-bass impact punch and speed and detail. And on top of it, what it improved over Tanchjim Zero, the original Tanchjim Zero, was in fact they improved on the sub-bass. And when it comes to the mid-range, it is still pretty much a V sound curve. I would say the mid-range does sound a bit more forward now as compared to the original Tanchjim Zero, which means that if you love thick, rich sounding vocal or instrument, then you might find this Tanchjim Ultima fitting the bill. However, when it comes to the upper frequency, I have a mixed feeling here because I do feel that this Tanchjim Ultima does sound a bit brighter, a bit more energetic in the upper mid-range, in the Pina region. So which means that if you are treble sensitive and you already find the original Tanchjim Zero being bright, this is slightly brighter. And it is also a bit more extended in the upper frequency with a bit more of micro detail. All in all, I would say that everything considered, this Tanchjim Zero Ultima is a definite improvement over what was Tanchjim Zero and even Tanchjim 1.
Let's say that you're already familiar with the original Tanchjim Stargate, which was Apple only device. So you might be wondering, what are the differences between that original Stargate and this Stargate II? And I'm just gonna simply say they are pretty much similar in many ways. Similar because both of them focus a lot on being resolving, analytical, especially macro details, and it is highly suitable to drive something which is very efficient, something which is less demanding at around 32 ohm and not more than 64 ohm. Why? Because during my test of this Stargate II, it does seem to struggle when subjected to driving something which is a lot more demanding, something like magnetic planar or even full-size headphone. And I would even consider that the way it presents the sound itself, being analytical, it tends to be a bit bright if you attach it to something which is already bright sounding. So it is highly suitable to attach to something which is a bit warmer sounding, something like Tanchjim Tanya, or even some of the IEM which is regarded as being warm sounding. Then the kind of output which I am hearing is more of being analytical rather than musical and a bit more energetic in the upper frequency. So there's a bit of coloration in the upper frequency, and the timbre itself focus a bit more on being hi-fi sound rather than analog organic. If you like what you're hearing, what you're seeing, please subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so. And also please take a moment to click like here. It will really help me out. It is free, by the way. And also please follow me on Instagram, which I have set up very recently. My Instagram will be a platform for me to provide quick updates on the things that I do beyond this video. And again, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart.